Oh, what's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys, but first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, I have something new planned for you guys. We are going to be jumping into a brand new Bloons Tower Defense 6 hero tier list. So for today's tier list, I wanted you guys to know that this will be based on my opinion, what I feel are the best heroes in Bloons Tower Defense 6 and what I feel are the worst towers in Bloons Tower Defense 6. So that being said, feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys feel like I ranked any heroes too low or if I ranked any heroes too high, and I'm more than willing to discuss it with you. Now, before we jump into it, I also want to say that if you guys at any point find this video enjoyable, please feel free to hit that like button, and also if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways guys, enough of that, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright guys, and here we are with the tier list. So starting up first, we are going to be starting off with Quincy. Now in my opinion, Quincy is probably one of the best heroes in the game because of course he's one of the few heroes that you guys can afford on round 1. So that makes him very usable in half cash mode, in chimps mode, in impoppable modes. So Quincy is a very strong all-around hero. Now the one downside of Quincy is that he does fall off around round 90 because of course you have the lead balloons. Unless you pair him with a MMIB, then he becomes a little bit stronger. So all that being said, I will place Quincy as an A-class hero. Now the next hero we have is going to be Ober. So if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you guys know that I love to use Ober because he is a very user-friendly hero, especially since he starts off giving you guys lead popping power from round 1. So on top of him giving you lead popping power, he also buffs all magic towers, which in my opinion is one of the strongest classes in Bloons Tower Defense 6. So after all of that being said, I'm going to place Ober as an S-class hero because he is a very strong hero to have. The next hero we're going to check out is going to be GWendolyn. Now GWendolyn is definitely a strong hero because she starts off with lead popping power. If you activate her abilities, she can also pop camo balloons. So when you compare her to Ober, she's also a very strong hero. The only downside with GWendolyn is that she does not give that bonus to other towers that Ober gives to magic towers. If GWendolyn did buff other towers similar to Ober, I would definitely place her as an S-class hero, but because she does have that little bit of a drawback, I'm going to place her as a B-class hero. The next hero that we're going to be talking about is going to be Striker Jones. So for Striker Jones, I'm going to place him as a C-class hero. Now, you guys may disagree with me here, and I completely understand why, because Striker Jones is very, very strong when you use him with the Moab Maulers or in the Bomb Shooter in general. Also, if you pair him with the Mortar Monkeys as well. But when it comes down to it, Striker Jones is only usable with those two towers, and with any other tower, he just really falls off. So, that being said, Striker Jones, in my opinion, is a very, very strong C-class hero with an S-class potential. The next hero we're going to talk about is Churchill. Now, Churchill is, again, a very, very strong hero. The only downside of Churchill is that he is a super, super expensive hero, sitting at, what, $2,150 if I'm not mistaken. So even though he is so expensive, and on top of that he levels up super slow, he is a super strong tower to buy. On top of that, he can pop lead balloons, he can pop camo balloons, he can pop every single type of balloon in the game. So I have to give Churchill the S-class hero because Churchill is, again, a very, very strong hero. The next hero we're going to look at is going to be Benjamin. Now Benjamin, in my opinion, he is a very, very good hero. When it comes down to it, I want to place him as an A-class hero because he's not useful in chimps. But when it comes down to it, I have to give him the S-class hero because he has saved my butt a lot of times in a lot of the Odyssey events, because he does give you, or he does regenerate your lives. On top of that, he also gives you a lot more income. So he definitely holds a strong position in the S-class hero bracket. The next hero that we're going to look at is going to be Patfusty. Now, in my previous tier list, I placed him a little bit low where I wasn't really sure about him. And after using him a little bit more over the past month or so, I have started to like him more and more because he is a hero that can buff other towers around them by increasing their attack speed. And he does have the ability to push back Moab Balloons and also suck up Moab Balloons. in general. So that being said, I am going to give Patfusty an S-class hero for the simple fact that, much similar to Oben, he can also buff other towers. The next hero we're going to look at is going to be Zilli. Now, Zilli is one of 2 towers that starts off with camo popping power. Now, that being said, Zilli is also one of the few towers in Bloons Tower Defense 6 that does percentage-based damage, meaning that she is one of the few towers that is extremely useful in the extreme late games of Bloons Tower Defense 6. I'm talking about 300 plus. Now, the only downside of Zilli is that she cannot pop purple balloons. So because of that drawback, I am going to move her from the previous S-class hero down to a B-class, simply because although she can pop lead balloons and pop camo balloons, that lack of ability to pop purple balloons, it kind of throws me off with her. The next hero we're going to talk about is going to be Adora. Now, Adora is again a very, very strong hero. I know a lot of people say that Adora is the worst hero in the game, but in my opinion, she's not that bad. You just need to build your strategy around her instead of trying to focus all of your attention on her being your primary popping power, because she can save your life, especially with her 2 abilities. On top of that, she got a recent buff where if you sacrifice the tower, it increases her attack speed, which makes her even stronger. So that being said, I will stick her under a B-class hero similar to GWendolyn and Zilli. The next hero we're going to look at, and the hero that you guys are probably going to dislike this video about, and is going to be Admiral Brickell. A lot of you guys want me to stick Brickell as an S-class hero or a double S-class hero, but no guys, I'm going to stick her as a D-class hero, and I'm going to explain to you why. So Brickell is only placeable on water. So if you're on a map that does not have water right then and there, she is not usable on that map. On top of that, you can't afford her round 1. She is also highly RNG based depending on her mines that surround her. So in my opinion, she's just one of the towers that I don't want to use in any of my chimp strats. The only map that I will use Admiral Brickell on is going to be Flooded Valley, because there's really no other heroes that you can use unless you go with Oben or Adora, because of the fact that you can't place land towers close to the actual track. So that being said, please don't hate me too much, but I am going to stick Admiral Brickell as a D-class hero. The next hero we're going to look at is going to be Etienne. Of course, Etienne is one of the best towers in Bloons Tower Defense 6 because he gives all of your towers the ability to see camo balloons. On top of that, once he hits level 10, he gets the UCAV ability that will instantly wipe every single balloon on the map. That being said, I'm going to stick Etienne as a double S-class hero, our first double S-class hero for our tier list. And I think you guys can understand why. The last tower that I will be doing as of the 24.0 update and before the nerf, Sada, hands down, best tower in Bloons Tower Defense 6, because it doesn't matter what round the balloons throw at you, she will absolutely destroy all rounds all the way up until round 100. So guys, this is my final tier list as of the brand new 24.0 update. Again, please feel free to let me know in the comments below if you disagree in any of my choices. Again, this is all based on my personal preference and the towers that I go to, especially in chimps maps and in poppable maps and even in half cash maps. But anyways guys, again, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, but you guys know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.